All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
So a lot of people are here today because of my video or our video talking about Chris Kindred from an inside source at Sweet Baby Inc. And a lot of people are saying, okay, an anonymous source of Sweet Baby Inc. reached out. How do you know it's real? How do you know whatever? I'm going to tell you straight up a couple things. One, the source was not anonymous. I know who the source is. I know who they are. Okay. But the source has requested to remain anonymous because they do not want to get involved in all this stuff. And that is fair.
Completely fair.
I know who they are. So it's not a anonymous person reached out and told me this.
I have been present in your conversations. I also know who this person is.
Exactly. But they've asked not to tell. And I'll tell you that it was very hard. But what you guys don't know is people were speculating, why did they fire Chris Kindred? Why did they do it now? They didn't do it now.
They did it months ago.
Exactly. Chris Kindred has been fired for months. You just didn't know it.
Because Sweet Baby Inc. did not want to call attention to themselves and did not want to say anything publicly because they didn't want to give gamers a win.
And even though I really wanted to leak the information and I wanted to tell it, I respected my source and I assured them that I would not leak the information. So I did not.
Because my husband is a gentleman and is true to his word.
I am going to share with you guys messages that this person sent me. Okay? It does not show who they are. I have censored all the information. So you'll have to take my word for it. So as you can see at the top, it shows Chris Kindred, artist, illustrator, narrative designer. This is not part of the same message. I put them together. As you can see, it says previous Sweet Baby Inc. This was his Instagram for a while until he changed it to something else. Okay? But here is the message I received from my source. Okay? Chris Kindred isn't part of Sweet Baby Inc. anymore. Many people were not happy with what he had done, so he left/pushed out. Nothing was shared publicly for obvious reasons, but that is the latest. Again, don't want to get involved in all of this, but that's the above. So that is what my source had to say. So point blank, anybody who tells you that I'm not correct, this is someone who's very much verified who they are. I know exactly who they are.
We are not going to rat out people who ask to stay anonymous.
Exactly.
Because we are nice people.
Now, what did my source have to say about Chris Kindred and the infighting? Well, here is an interesting thing. Again, I'm not going to say who the source is, but I will tell you a bit of a quote from what the source did say about Chris Kindred. Okay? When I talked with this source months ago about Chris Kindred, and they told me that they had reached out to Kim Belair personally to express how much they didn't want Chris Kindred to be on the thing anymore and that she needed to fire him, my source said as follows, and basically said not only did he not agree with Chris Kindred, but he called him an effing idiot.
Yes. A idiot.
You just wanted to use the bleep button.
Yes. Why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to.
Oh, come on. Wasted opportunity.
So literally, if you're wondering, do people like Chris Kindred involved in Sweet Baby Inc.? The answer is no. They do not like him.
Clearly not.
They were very upset at this because they didn't like that he brought attention to them, and they didn't like that he was making it into something that it obviously wasn't. A lot of them, and I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not saying we should all advocate for Sweet Baby Inc. and all be sunshine and rainbows. That's not what I'm saying. Okay?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is there's a lot of people involved with Sweet Baby Inc. who weren't active and whatever, and were just trying to feed their families, and were just trying to do what they wanted to do. And whether we agree with them or not is not the point. The point is, they didn't want it to be a thing. So the fact that it became a thing made them all angry. So that's what happened. They wanted to just do their work, feed their families. And he made that impossible for them. He made it difficult for them, and so they all wanted him out, and eventually the pressure was already there, and he was let go, pushed out months ago. And you did not know
Yes.
till now because I have been waiting on to say this information for quite some time.
Like the video, break the algorithm spell, share with your crew. Escape finds hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace with humor as a cure.